And on the BBC Nature website, it's the last chance to vote for your favourite mammal.
Take part in the Mammal Maker Challenge via BBCi at bbc.co.uk/nature. And David Attenborough is back on Wednesday the 8th of January. That's in 3 weeks' time here on BBC One. Over on BBC 4 now, check out Mammal of the Week. It's the wolf.
Christmas is a time for celebration.
Merry Christmas.
A time to share stories.
This is a legend that runs in the Baskerville family.
A time to solve mysteries.
And what does Mr. Sherlock Holmes make of it all?
Refined, cold-blooded, deliberate murder.
This Boxing Day on BBC One, a timeless classic becomes a terrifying thriller.
The Hound! The Hound!
For God's sake, Holmes, tell me.
It's about revenge.
Richard Roxburgh, Ian Hart, John Nettles and Richard E. Grant star in The Hound of the Baskervilles.
It's coming.
Boxing Day at 9 on BBC One.
This had better be good, Mr. Holmes.
Christmas is coming.
5 months.
Excitement. Expectation. Celebration. Joy.
A celebration of performance starting in Tosca this Christmas on BBC Two.
It's time to test the nation on the big stories of 2002.
Who cried at the Oscars?
Gwyneth Paltrow, girls.
Pass.
Halle Berry.
The National 2002 Test, Monday 8:30 on BBC One and BBCi. Take part on the web, on paper or on your digital remote.
Now on BBC One, the news with Hugh Edwards and Asad Ahmed. It's 10 o'clock.
A step closer to war, Britain accuses Iraq of lying about weapons. The military build-up continues as America also doubts Saddam's word. The strongest warning yet, Britain will be a target for Al-Qaeda terrorists. The little girl tortured to death, deprived of the protection she needed. And Christmas on credit, the debts are piling to record levels.
And in BBC London news, could the Dome be transformed into a major music venue and 10,000 new homes? Well, don't hold your breath just yet. And the ticket touts on the tube threatened with a 5-year ban.
Good evening. All the signals from London and Washington looked ominous today, pointing to a possible war with Iraq within months. Jack Straw, the Foreign Secretary, accused Saddam Hussein of lying about his weapons program. And this evening, Colin Powell, the American Secretary of State, said he wasn't optimistic that Iraq would comply with international demands. They were both giving their first assessments of the report sent recently by the Iraqis to the United Nations. That dossier denied the existence of any weapons of mass destruction. The UN weapons inspectors, of course, are still at work in Iraq, and they've said today they'll be revealing their first impressions tomorrow. More now from our correspondent, Bridget Kendall.